you want to be strategic and prioritize because it's not just the school supplies, it's the shoes, it's the clothes, it's the backpacks, it's the electronics. So make a list and say, hey, here's what we have to have, especially maybe this first month of school. And then make sure you have the cash. Easily, we don't want to go into that for all of this. And so make it also a family experience. Bring the kids along because there's so many life lessons they can learn and they're running their stuff. Yeah, I know that y'all did a study and food is the top money issue. You guys can tell them. So what are some budgeting issues when it comes to our school budget? Well, yeah, budgeting when it comes to food is really important. That's one budget buster category for many Americans. So a couple of things to think through. Yes, your kids can buy lunch if they want, but it adds up over time. The average cost for a lunch is around $3. And if you do that 5 days a week over the school year, it adds up. And so maybe you decide to pack lunch. And always remember, where you buy food is going to range with how much you're spending. So if it's the nice organic grocery store, that's not bad if it's in the budget. But if you don't have the budget for it, don't shop there. And always pre-packaged, pre-cut food is always going to be more expensive. Yeah, that's true. I know 70% of the parents say they have at least one child in an after school activity. So how do we budget here, Rachel? Well, this is important because this is really the biggest moving up with the Joneses category, I think, when it comes to sports and activities for kids. So be aware of your intention, and this is everything from the money you're spending. Don't take a HELOC out for your kids to do drugs, right? You want to stay within your school budget, and then also timing really can create a lot of chaos with the schedules for families. And my friend Dr. Don Lonnie always talks about solve for peace, and I love that phrase because peaceful is really important for our kids. So health is really important. They do things after school. I think it's great. Be aware of the schedule and don't max yourself out where everyone is stressed and chaos throughout the school year. Yeah, what do you say?
Good morning, everybody. Russell, you were first. We got a tall ship coming up bound right over here. Going really slow, really slow. Skyfly, good morning. Good morning. How is everybody doing today? I hope good.
But I do think we want to see, okay, where is the consistency of our family time? At that point, we have to be all together. And if you miss that, when I've heard of parents that have kids that have graduated, all of it, they look back at that time and think the quality time with our family, we've missed that. And so sometimes you have to do something that's different than the family next year. But again, I think being proactive about it ahead of time is really big in communicating. Right, right. I know for like sports equipment, you can't buy used, buy from someone who's older. So it's hard to get way to say thank you so much, Rachel. We appreciate you coming on. Thanks, exactly. Up here we have one. You don't start to laugh at that. Yeah, great. I mean, yes, good morning. I'm Native Greenwood. This is American Wisdom. I think it's smart that the White House is doing this press conference when it's mid-morning, it's dry one day, and it's so seriousness when she thinks about it and wants everyone to be focused on it. So the president posted his social moments ago. Liberation Day in DC. We are taking back our capital. State U.S. officials now confirmed to Fox News the president is considering deploying a 1,000 National Guard to Washington, D.C. And this is in response to a series of violent incidents. Somewhat like this upset. Fire breaking out over Virginia teenagers.
Giggles, good morning. TJ. It's Monday morning, start of another week in August. We actually, and today, Justin started his bus route. Good morning, Joe.
Up,
How you doing?
good morning.
How'd your rest time go last night?
It went. I woke up a couple times with the shoulder.
Uh,
What happened?
what have you had any medical advice about the shoulder or just
Well, the doctor looked at it the other day and he says probably just soft tissue.
okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want them poking around if they don't have to, you know?
That's what he said. And the good news is Saturday, I'll have the orthopedic guy out on the field.
Oh, okay.
So he and I are going to go to work. I was like, look, I need you to check me out and see whether I need to come in. He'll probably schedule something.
Here comes TJ.
About time.
Ha, ha, ha.
Oh, Lord, Paul, stop. He's going to laugh anyway, Paul.
That's funny.
You, Paul.
That's pretty good.
What's up,
That's
Joel?
pretty good.
Trevor's in there.
Yeah. Hey, so I have a question. All right, so I went out to put up my Air 2S just a little bit ago, and so like I let it hover, and then my screen goes black and white, and then like I turn everything off, wait for a few minutes, and then turn it back on again, and then the same thing happens, and it wouldn't even let me take off. Like the damn rules didn't set into where we couldn't fly anymore, did they?
No, you might not be signed into the app.
I was signed into the app. I got the app on my phone and on my tablet.
Yeah, but if you don't fly for a while, sometimes they sign you out of the program. You got to put your password back in.
It could be that, or it could be now. What kind of a tablet are you using?
No.
It's well. First, I used my tablet, and I thought something wrong was with the tablet, and so like I took it off and switched my phone, and the same thing happened with my phone.
Okay, so you're not using a remote control that has a screen on it.
No. I got just the one where you have to put in your device or whatever.
Yeah.
Look, that lady's coming.
I don't know. It's confusing. You might want to call DJI and ask them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're telling me. Anybody else understand? It's telling me that I really think is that you haven't flown in a while, and sometimes if it wouldn't let you fly, it might be that you hit sign in.
Well, like I said, like I did take off, and then it hovered, and then after a few minutes, my screen went black and white, and so then I brought it down, and then turned everything off.
Skyfly saying that you were disconnected from the controller.
That means the drone disconnected from the controller. Yeah, because it said RC not connected, but it was connected though. Is the thing, like everything was on, everything was connected. I had
could have been you know what? It might have been your cable.
No, I mean I have a pretty good cable.
It still might have gone bad.
How do you know it's a good cable?
I mean, it's not fucked up with a bunch of tape wrapped around it or anything like that. I mean,
well, that don't mean anything.
No, they do that on their own.
You didn't drop the controller.
You can have a cable that looks brand new and is bad.
I mean, I've used that cable for like a long time, so I don't.
You've used it for a long time, and then you wonder if it's bad.
I try a new cable because the only thing I can see either the controller or it's either controller need an update. Have you updated it lately?
Well, I tried doing I had a notification about a fly safe update, so I tried doing that, and it wouldn't even do the update.
I would go to the point where I would try a cable first,
Oh,
because the cable won't let you do the update either. Because if the cables, I had a cable the other day, it wouldn't work with the V-copter. Now it's working with the V-copter. So what was the difference?
I guess I could try another cable and see what happens.
Well, cables work
That's
if you
what-
plug them in.
It might not be plugged in all the way. Good.
Well, no, I mean my cables are plugged in all the way.
Uh-huh.
Well, hold on. What's your problem? Your cell phone?
No, it was. Wait, are you not working this morning?
Yeah, I just got home from my morning run. Why?
Oh. huh.
Don't avoid the question. Tell me what's going on. TJ.
No. What happened was I put up my Air 2S just a little while ago, and like
Uh-huh.
it took off, and like I let it hover, and then my
Right.
screen like after a few minutes went black and white, and I was like, what the fuck? And so like I brought my drone back down and turned everything off, waited for a few minutes, turned everything back on again, and then same thing happened. I couldn't take off. I was wondering if maybe like those drone laws or whatever had set in or whatever.
Was it a smart controller?
No,
No,
phone.
yeah, the one for phone or tablet.
the N1. It
Uh,
happened with the phone and
telling
happened
you-
with the
I was
tablet. I'm
telling,
thinking it's the cable.
I was telling Jim what had happened. He was asking me how old the battery was in the controller. I was like, wait, what? What do you mean? You don't take a battery in and out of the controller like you do the drone when you charge
No,
it.
they got
But-
you
those are all
charge it up
built
though.
in.
But
Yeah,
just
those
get
are all
out.
built in.
Hey, David.
So, did the app crash or anything, or
I
no?
should say good morning.
I don't think so. No, like I had
Well,
cleared all my.
it came up and said disconnected while he was in the air.
Right.
Yeah,
The question
like-
has to be not how old the batteries are, how old is the controller?
Shoot, I have no
Well, it's the
idea.
N1. It goes with the Air 2S or the
Yeah.
Air 2.
The next question is, was you flying in an unusual area where there's like satellites?
No, I fly from the patio here. Like all the,
No. What
Then it
happened
was-
was his
I
screen
know.
went black and white. Is what
Yeah,
happened.
no, I know
And
what
it
it
said
is.
disconnected.
You pissed the neighbors off and they've put a tracker out on you.
that might.
Nah, but it's probably just a cable, TJ. Just try a different
Yeah,
cable.
make sure your app is up to date. Your Fly app.
Did it reconnect?
That's what I tried doing. I tried doing a fly safe update thing, and it wouldn't let me do it.
Right. Did it reconnect?
No, like I couldn't even.
Once it
I couldn't even-
disconnected, did you get it to reconnect to get the drone back?
How did you
Well,
get the drone to
like,
land?
I just brought it back down, like,
So it
Uh,
reconnected.
and I just
They
brought
did
it back.
reconnect.
No. So the problem was the phone disconnected, not the controller.
Right.
Because the
No,
phone
the
was
phone-
plugged
the
into
phone-
the controller.
Yeah, it was plugged into the controller. Exactly.
Yeah, but your
So did the
phone-
tablet.
but you lost
Hurry up,
picture
Paul.
and
You
everything.
get it?
But you lost picture and everything on your
I
phone,
could.
right?
Yeah, like I tried it with my
It could
tablet.
be it could be a
and it
signal
happened,
issue
and
for
then
your phone.
Then I switched to my phone, and the same thing happened.
Well, if your tablet and your phone both did it, then it's not those because the chances of both of them doing the same exact thing is
Yeah.
probably a cable or the
I'd say it's
controller.
the cable.
Yeah, it's either the cable or the controller.
Come on
Because-
in, Brenda.
Because for his phone and his tablet to do the
Hello,
same
Brenda.
glitch plugged into it, it's no way it's those two.
Could also
It's
be the
gotta be-
drone.
And I just
No.
charged my batteries last night, so
No, it has to either be
Batteries
the
have
cable
nothing to
or
do with it. Cable.
it's either the cable or the controller, one of the two.
Or the drone.
no, I don't think it's the drone.
It could be the receiver in the drone.
Mm,
Oh,
Could
it's
be
the
that.
connection to the phone or tablet he's having an issue with. That has nothing to do with the drone.
if I could set it up and see what happens.
Yeah, I did.
got a different
I don't think you
cable?
Like, yeah, he's gonna
You
set
need
it up in
that.
his living room now, isn't he? He didn't like
And
all
the-
that stuff on the
Oh,
side
wow.
over there.
Another possibility is their app could be having issues.
Yeah, could be. That's he's got an update on it. Wouldn't let him do it. He said he was trying to do it. That's why I'm thinking it's the cable
I mean,
because if he's trying to do update.
I mean, there's no like this is the cord that I use, and there's no like nicks or anything in
That
the.
don't
It
matter.
doesn't matter. It don't
But
matter.
it just went
be a,
bad.
it could be a short or a break somewhere in the
It's
cable.
too long
and it-
for it anyway.
Yeah, you're supposed to have a short cable.
Yeah, you don't
Well,
have
you
that
can-
much. You got so much cable in.
That don't matter. That's not going to affect anything.
Oh, but I mean, it means he's been flexing it a lot.
Well, that, but I'm saying the length does not matter on connecting it to the drone.
Actually, the longer the cable, the safer it is.
Because you could use it like some people. I've seen people where they'll set their tablet up on a tripod, and they'll connect like a 6-8 foot cable to it, and they'll fly like that. Then they don't have to worry about holding the tablet.
But when you've got a shorter cable, you're putting the cable under more stress.
Sarah is here.
Yeah, we got a water main break in front of our house.
Oh, they're going to be digging it up.
Hey, Brenda.
Oh, what's up, Sarah?
I think it,
I was like, where's Sarah? I don't see her.
Get
It
outside,
sounds-
Justin, and get a free shower. About
no,
time.
I think it created a sinkhole underneath it because the cops are out there blocking off the road and everything. Like it's right in front of our driveway.
Whoa.
Like if I look on the security cam, there's 3 cop cars sitting right in front of our driveway.
This time next week, Justin will be in a hole.
Here comes
Oh,
Trevor.
No, and then Sarah tells me yesterday, she said, or she tells me this morning when she called me to tell me what was going on. Well, I saw water bubbling up there yesterday.
Hello, Trevor.
I was like, why didn't
Good
you
morning.
say anything? I said, I would have called the water company yesterday and let them know.
Okay, TJ, couple of things for you to
Sure.
try.
Listen,
All right, hold on.
TJ.
I'm turning everything on right
Find
now.
your
Hold on.
toolbox, get a hammer, sorted.
Is that
No,
good?
no, forget listening to the bird. The number one, check to make
Take it
sure
down,
your
mate. Blow it
DJI Fly app is up to date.
Is the
Because
fly? He wants to know if the fly app is up to date.
The
TJ.
problem is he
Yep.
was trying to update earlier and it wouldn't let him.
Right, you've got to, if you haven't got the latest Fly update, you can't get the FlySafe database or the latest FlySafe database due to a change in your country. That's number one. Yeah, I'd be more inclined to believe it's something to do with the actual the app itself. If the app's not working properly, then you can't do any of the updates, and then the aircraft may actually still have restricted areas and things like that in it, or it might be having GPS related issues.
Well, the only thing that I had to question about Trevor was he said that all of a sudden his what he was looking at turned to black and white.
Yeah, my screen.
Yeah,
just went
Yeah, it
black.
was an issue with the drone flying. It was an issue with him connecting to his tablet and his phone, which both of them did the same glitch
I mean,
when he
this
plugged it in.
is what I'm looking at right now.
Yep.
But if his phone and his tablet both did it, then it's obviously not those that are causing the problem. It's either the controller, cable, or the app's acting up. It's got to be
Yeah.
one of the 3.
Like it's not going to the screen
But-
where I can select go fly or
The
whatever.
one way you can start eliminating choices or options is first try a cable,
Yep.
see if it does the same thing, and then if you have another controller, I think your Mini 2 controller will work for the Air 2, right?
No, I don't think so.
I believe you can.
You same control.
Okay. There's another thing he can actually try, and that is download the DJI
Hell.
Assist.
yeah, the Assist app with the to put on your computer, and then just make sure your firmwares are all up to date.
Yeah, that's what
in
you
that
want to
app.
check, the firmware.
Yeah,
That's
what
what
I
I'm saying, Joel. Or
Because I
it could be you have shit in the port too. Check your port on your controller too.
Yeah,
Make sure it's
But,
cleaned out.
because it might have been a case that the app his app might be up to date, but his drone is not up to date, and subsequently the app's trying to do things that the drone doesn't know about, because it doesn't have the latest firmware. And the quickest way to check that
Yeah,
is in the
I just went to this screen.
yeah. Is the quickest way to check it is actually in the Assist app itself.
It's so stupid.
Well, which way can he swipe and it can tell him if he needs
He
to?
has to go in the settings and go to the what is it, the about or whatever, with the security updates or updates.
Yeah,
It's
you're
like an
looking for
Android
updates.
phone, isn't it?
He's on a
So-
tablet.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if he goes into the settings, are you talking about updating the app or updating the drone?
Actually, there's a way of actually checking that. In my settings on the thing, we'll actually check. We'll check the firmware.
Both ways,
App
right?
settings, everything. It will check all of those for him inside the app itself. So there's, you've unfortunately caught me at a bad time for this type of thing, because my drone's down at the office, and if I could have actually just fingered through the selections and told him what to do, but unfortunately, I'm doing it off memory. But I believe the three dots on the far right-hand side of the normal viewing
3 dots
screen,
in the upper left.
and then right down the bottom, there is actually a choice where it actually tells you the serial numbers for your batteries and all of that, and the serial number
Well, I just went to connection
controller,
guide.
and it will
Sure.
actually it's actually
I
got
just
an
went-
update.
Okay,
No,
I
it's
just hit the
not.
connection guide, and then like I'll hit which drone it is. Well, and then I'll hit
Select
camera.
select the drone.
Yeah, and then hit camera view.
Yeah.
Yes.
Camera view.
Is Paul giving advice?
It says RC not connected to mobile device.
Well, you got your
So-
your turned on, or both of them?
Is the drone
Got your
on?
drone
So
turned
that
on.
sounds like a
Everything's turned
cable
on.
issue. It
You
sounds
got
like
your,
a cable
you got your
issue.
drone turned on too?
Yeah.
Okay.
It sounds like a cable issue because it's telling him his controller's
That's what
not
it sounds
connected.
like.
Yeah.
Try a different cable.
You have another cable?
I think so. Yeah.
Well, then get another cable. I'll try it. I'll tell you right there.
Shouldn't that
Leave
be
everything just as it is. Unplug the cables and then plug in a new one.
All right, let me go grab one. Hold on.
question? Shouldn't be get a new cable have been like 20 minutes ago?
Yes, we
Well,
sound.
we've been saying that for 20 minutes.
And then the one thing he can check too is make sure his ports are all cleaned out. There's no
Yeah.
lint
Right.
or anything in them.
We have to sort
All right.
TJ.
Got another cable here, so we're gonna.
TJ?
Good that cable's not seating all the way into the port.
TJ, if
David.
you reference, you must listen to Grandpa Joe and Grandpa Paul. If you don't, they're going to come round and they're going to stop your pocket money.
Hey, David, don't call me grandpa.
Oh,
Well,
you
what
know
would you prefer, Grandma?
Oh, now it says take off permission.
Now it's working,
Look,
right?
wait, it's the cable.
Why was the cable?
I know.
Yeah.
And now,
DJ, lean
That's what
forward.
Joe told you 20 minutes ago.
Lean forward. Lean forward. Look, I'm not slapping, I'm punching. Okay?
But that's so weird though. I don't know. Like that's so
Well,
weird.
you make sure you don't put that cable back in the system. You tie that up and throw it away.
Yeah.
Louis?
That was pretty good. That was good. That's weird.
Now turn around, I'm gonna kick you too.
I mean, it's
Should I
not
try and
really
take off?
weird.
No, I'm not gonna
It's
take
not
off.
really weird. I mean, it's a common issue for cables to go out.
Yeah,
I mean,
that can quite easily happen.
All
It
right,
only
so we figured out the
because
problem.
the
Thank you.
connectors are
Thank you
so
very
close
much.
to
Thank
each
you. Thank you
other
very
in the
much.
cable.
Uh,
Like he might have got a little bit of
The
dirt in
camera's
there,
working
or
from the drone to your tablet now.
yeah. That's crazy.
I mean, that's the first and easiest thing to check
That's the
if you're
thing to
having an
check.
issue.
Yep.
Is
Yeah,
the
make
cable,
sure
and
your
then you
feed
go
is
from
good.
there as far as process of elimination. Then what you could have done after that is your Mini 2 controller should be able to connect to your Air 2. I'm almost positive it can. That would have been your next thing to do, and then go from
Yeah.
there as far as trying to update it and all that
Now
crap.
don't get those cables mixed up again, TJ.
Well,
Yeah,
see,
just go throw it right in the
here's how I
trash.
could tell. This one's this one's thicker than this one, so
Don't
Okay,
matter,
just-
throw it away.
Throw it
Walk
away.
over to the
Put-
trash can and go throw it away.
Hide it in that.
We're
You
going to
get out there and
create,
do it
we're
again,
going
you
to
get the
create a
same
new
problem.
saying for this show. Right, new saying for this show. If at 10th you don't succeed, listen to the person that told you to do something at the very start.
Tell him, Joe.
Just-
Tell him to throw
yeah.
it away.
All right, TJ, get up, walk over to the
It don't
trash
matter.
can and throw it away.
Hide
You
it
don't
in that first, so you know it's the right one.
You don't need to. Just walk over and throw it in the trash can real quick.
You
Well,
know
yeah,
that
but his
exactly-
wife's liable to come over in the trash and say, "Oh, what's this in here? Must not be." And set it down, and TJ will use it again.
No, she's a sensible one in the house. She would have been the one that listened to Joe 20 minutes ago.
Hey, Justin, look at this. Let me show you. See that right there? That's going to be the sign for the front yard, right?
Funny.
Yeah.
18 inches by 24 inches, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
I'm going to
God.
make at least $25 on that thing, on each one I make. And
How
I got
much is your
24 of them.
cost?
No, my cost going to be like $9. I'm charging 35.
Oh, yeah, that's not bad at all.
Might be less than that. I got so many of them. It might be like $6.
How many you got so far? You got to make
25.
25. All
Well,
right.
he
So I
doesn't
might
make
be
'em, he
making
just
almost
orders
30
them.
bucks a piece on these things.
Yeah, all he
Not a
does is
bad-
order them.
All I do is set it up and send it. That's it right there. I send that to them. They make it, send it back to me. So
Funny.
I'll set up. Make sure
Is
that's
that
20,
kid's
25.
name Jake Giacchetti?
Yeah. He is
His friends probably call him Limp Noodle because he
What's
sounds
up,
like
Boris?
spaghetti.
he is quick. He's absent-minded, let's put it that way. He walks by me all the time. Whenever he's supposed to shoot pictures, I gotta holler, Jake, get over here. But he's so quick on the field, it takes me 2 or 3 games to catch him. Well,
TJ.
it's about to be over. Paul's about to fall out, and then the dog's gonna eat him.
DJ, breathe, buddy, breathe through your nose. Out
In
with the
through the
old, in
nose.
with the new.
Yes. Ah,
They're out there cutting up
just
the asphalt.
breathe.
Okay, let me go get this
Oh,
stuff.
my-
Shot.
Oh, never mind. They're out
Clear.
there ground penetrating the radar.
I'm gonna
So,
make me some
Paul-
paddles. I'll say clear. Boom. Hit you with
Hey,
300.
Paul, have you purchased your Matrice 4T yet?
No. Well, but I did get a notice on the one that I ordered
Funny.
that it has been shipped.
That's pretty good.
Wait till you get this picture in.
Now, I've actually been
that's
flying a
good.
Matrice 4T this week, and that thing can see in the dark. It can also, it's got 110 times zoom. So you can go up in the air, and you can get read what's on the newspaper that's being read by someone 2 kilometers away. I just couldn't believe how stunning it is actually as a working drone.
These guys are idiots.
Call me an idiot? What?
No, I was watching these guys on the camera doing the road.
I thought you
fixing
said
the,
these guys idiots meaning us.
No,
I'm on my
I'm
way,
watching-
baby.
No. So they're cutting up this asphalt where this thing's been leaking for days, apparently. But yet they pulled their work truck right up near the edge of the hole, and I'm like,
Hey,
"Are you trying to
better
put
clip
your
it.
work truck in the front?
you better
Yeah,
video
yeah,
it if he
listen.
falls in.
You don't." I'm saying, but they don't know how much is eroded under that asphalt. Like you should have no vehicles anywhere near that. And they pulled their
Hey,
work truck
Paul,
right up next
If
to
you
it.
if you actually get that, we'll all eat our words. But when you get
Justin?
the picture, and we're gonna give you shit. You know that, right?
Yeah, shipped. But I've never heard of. Have you ever heard of Speed
Yeah,
Pack?
yep.
Yeah, that's normal.
What are all those reward points that you've earned? What is that from?
Wait,
Well, that's junk. That's an ad.
Yeah.
wait. Oh, did you say shipped by Speed Pack?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, Speed Pack is eBay themselves.
Speed Pack
Yeah.
Economy. Yep.
You burn. You get $25 if you spend $2,000.
When's this
So
supposed to be
you
delivered?
guys able to buy the new drones yet or not?
No.
What new drones? They're not allowed to talk about new drones. Pack it in.
They're
Stop winding them up.
you can get them. They've been
What's the expected delivery date?
Justin,
Yeah.
your audio cut out.
Yeah, the workman just went through his internet cable.
We found the leak.
Expected delivery date, Paul?
What's that?
Expected delivery date? When is supposed to be delivered?
The 24th through September the 1st or something like that.
Next time you hear Justin, you'll hear.
Yeah, yeah, we found the leak.
Workman stood there going, "Oh, fuck it, teach me not slagging off our work." Let's just hope his house didn't fall into the hole.
Oh.
Oh, now you're back.
Oh, you're back.
Oh yeah, because my headphones decided to connect to my fucking phone.
All right, we thought you
Sorry, my
were.
phone
We
audio.
thought the workman went through your cable.
No, I was talking and then for some reason it just randomly connected to the Bluetooth on my phone out of nowhere, and then started playing the sound on the security cameras. It usually
August,
only does that when I get a phone call, but
here, I'm going to screen share it again. Just for you. Untracked delivery August the 22nd through Tuesday, September the 9th.
Oh, is that the that drone that you ordered like a long time ago and it still hasn't?
Yep.
So it's
But
supposed
that's
it's supposed to get there September. It's supposed to arrive by September 9th.
At the minimum, the 22nd through September the 9th. But
Oh.
it's shipped by Speed Pack, and I'd never heard of that before.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that's totally normal.
Oh, it's eBay Speed Pack. Okay.
Yes.
As I said, that means eBay have the drones to send out. They know what's coming.
okay, so SpeedPack is a shipping service specifically designed for cross-border e-commerce deliveries or originating primarily from the Greater China.
Yeah.
It's a program developed by eBay. It's a partnership with Orange Connex. SpeedPack aims to provide sellers with streamlined logistics solutions. So it's just a co-op with an actual shipping company that does
That's right.
international shipping just to get shit through quicker. That's all it is. eBay doesn't actually touch it. They're just partnered with another company. Well, I mean, the one thing you'll know is when it actually hits the US and it goes to either, because it's either going to go to UPS, FedEx, or the post office. And you're going to know by the weight because they're going to put the weight on the shipping label. If it don't match up with what an Air 2S weighs,
You,
you're going to know. Because if it says like 0.30 pounds, then you know it's going to be something tiny. Because they don't care what's in the package. They're just going to weigh it and then
Yep.
slap their label on top of the Chinese label.
Yeah, but it's untrackable. It's not tracking, so it's not showing them anything.
Right. It's probably not
Yeah.
going to until it hits stateside. Once it
Yeah,
hits,
it's not-
Feedback is
Oh.
normally tracked.
Normally, it doesn't show up on eBay or any of those until it actually arrives in the destination country.
Yeah, you got to find a China post
then-
or something.
Yeah, because I think you'll find the speed pack can actually go either by China Post. There's about 7 or 8 different companies in China that actually handle the stuff for eBay. It's whoever's got the cheapest price.
it's probably going to go through the post office because they're always the cheapest out of the 3 major shipping companies. FedEx and UPS are expensive.
Yeah,
And
I
that's
don't
because-
think
Okay.
you'd see it by FedEx because of the fact that they're normally one of the most expensive. Them and UPS aren't far behind, even though they do a lot of the deliveries to Australia from the US. Come by UPS as it's one of the only countries which we actually get to a UPS aircraft in once a night, completely full, and it leaves first thing in the morning out of Sydney.
It almost always goes by the post office because they can't keep up with the other shipping companies on pricing because they're not allowed to set their own prices. It actually it's a congressional thing.
Yeah.
So it has to go through Congress in order for them to get shit changed. And that only happens every few years. They might go in there and tweak it a little bit, and that's it. So they always usually use the post office because it's cheaper. UPS is probably the most expensive over here. And that's because they
Yeah.
pay the drivers like $50 an hour over here. Like something crazy. Like they get paid they make 6 figures a year, UPS drivers over here.
Well, at least you're going to get your parcel.
Out of all 3 of them, UPS has always been the best in my opinion. I've never had issues with them.
Well, it should be because the drivers don't need to steal your parcels to make a living.
I mean, that's true though.
Well,
You know, like if you work in a money cage in a casino, that's why they pay those people so well because they don't want you to get sticky fingers and feel like you got to steal. Like in Vegas, if you work in a cash room, usually you make really good money because of that. They don't. It's easier to pay somebody really well than having to worry about everybody stealing from you all the time. One of the hardest jobs to get in Vegas too. That and valets, that's actually a hard job to get in Vegas because they make so much money every day in tips. Those guys will pull in easy $500-600 a day in tips at some of the big casinos. I tried to get a valet job when I was living there for almost 2 years, and there was a waiting list to every casino I filled out an application on. And it was like a 1 to 2 year waiting list. Oh yeah, they're out there with the saw cutting up the asphalt.
Uh,
I'm just surprised.
no.
they pulled their work truck up that fucking close to the hole. Like you don't, like I said, you ground penetrated that with radar, but that don't mean that that might be 100%. I wouldn't be pulling up that close to it.
Yeah, the next thing you hear is when they actually get down, they dig enough, and then the pipe goes completely boom, and that the big spout of water actually blows the truck over.
Right.
And I have actually seen that happen. First water main went underneath the car, and the car got thrown through the air and actually ended up in a tree.
Oh, I seen one that was under a water main before. It didn't move the car, but it was filling the car with water. I mean, it was just blasting under the car in every direction. I know the inside of that car got flooded.
Yeah.
It
No,
was coming
this was,
right under the hood. It was blowing up. The whole hood was gone, but the car didn't move.
this was
Justin, did your kids go to school today?
Yeah, why?
I was just wondering.
Well, that's right, Justin. Hey, welcome back, buddy. All right. I bet you're excited.
Oh, we didn't have to do half our run this morning because our stupid transfer bus, that jackass was an hour late. And this is the thing. This dude has been driving the same route for like 10 years now. The bus route did not change at all, and yet he was an hour behind schedule this morning and coming up with all these excuses. Like, bro,
You
you've
tell
been
you
on
tell
that
him,
same
buddy.
route for 10
That
years.
sounds like
It hasn't
that sounds
changed
like,
one bit, but yeah, he couldn't get there on time.
that sounds like somebody that I work with.
Well, maybe he didn't have the right cable.
Like I said, I understand if it's a new driver. I understand if it was a brand new route that he didn't know, but it's the same driver, same route for 10 years. Hasn't changed at all. He didn't have any new stops, nothing. It was all the same.
Hey, he could have been just having a bad day.
That's pretty good.
I don't know.
He didn't have the right cable.
But yeah, we didn't end up doing half our run because we would have been like an hour and a half behind schedule. So they had another bus go do our other half of our run. I see this being an issue this whole week. I still got paid up to my normal time now, even though I was back a half hour early. So
Oh, that's good.
the other day, I got paid for 5 hours for because we have to do a dry run some day, Monday through Friday, the week before school starts. You and the driver can pick a day that you want to go do it at any time, and you get paid for 5 hours, even if it only takes you an hour to do it. It only took us an hour to do ours.
That's cheating.
Well,
Gosh.
ours didn't change much, so we didn't really have to do a whole lot. We had a few new bus stops that we went and looked at, and that was it. And it only took us an hour, but they still pay you for 5 regardless. So, like even every day you're guaranteed 6.5 hours, even if you only work 2. You still get guaranteed 6.5. Plus you get an hour and 40 minutes of free time that they give you on top of that. So that you get for travel time going back and forth to the bus. They give you an hour and 40 minutes every day.
I just don't know what we do about that. That's just not good enough. Like, I had a day of traveling all the way over to Adelaide and a day traveling all the way back for my work, and I didn't get paid for either of those 2 days.
Well, look how much it costs so the federal government gives like $900 and some per regular student every day, both ways. So that's like $2,000 a day that they're paying for each student to ride the bus. If they're special needs, they get $2,200 each way. It's almost $5,000 or $4,400. That's how much the federal government pays for each student. So like one bus,
okay, that's a cutback.
I'm saying, but one bus run, one way every day pays for our pay probably for 2-3 months.
Yeah, yeah.
It's crazy how much money they spend on these students. Like that was one thing Trump was not lying about. We spend more per student than any other country. Like the amount that they spend on kids is crazy.
Mm.
Did you
I
say
mean,
that one thing? Is that what you said, Justin? I just want to clarify.
What do you mean?
You said that one thing Trump didn't lie about.
Yeah, I
wanted to
was saying
clarify.
if you're somebody that thinks he lies about everything is what I was coming
Oh,
off as.
okay.
I'm saying that's the one thing that he was very much correct about when it came to the school stuff is we do pay more per student than any other country as far as school costs go.
So everything else he wasn't correct about.
That's not what I'm saying.
No, that
That's
is what you
what
said.
it
You
sounded
said
like.
that's
If
the
it
one
was
thing he was
coming,
correct about.
no, because there's certain people on this
No.
panel that don't like him and don't think
No. You said that's the one thing he was
no, for
correct about.
fuck's sake.
Yeah. So everything else he was wrong about.
No,
Guess what I
David,
paid
what
for
I'm
gas
saying.
Guess what
Justin,
I
for
paid
you.
for
I'll do
gas
that for
today?
you. I'm doing it for you, Justin.
$3.72 a gallon.
Joe
I'm
Joe
not-
is doing it on behalf of Justin.
No. I'm
Yeah,
not
on behalf of
slating Trump.
Justin.
I'm just pulling Justin. Yeah.
That's funny.
But
Wait till you see
but
what he does this morning.
Wait
Wait till you see what he's gonna do
I'm
in about
leaving the
another half
politics
hour.
out of this.
Yeah, it's he's scheduled a news conference to take over Washington D.C.
He's gonna deploy 1,000 National Guard to Washington D.C. for control to get rid of all the violence. Watch.
Ah,
but that's the sad thing though, is our literally our country's capital is one of the most dangerous cities, which
Yep.
is fucking doesn't
He's
make any
also-
sense.
He's also going to Congress. He's probably gonna talk about it this morning to take over Washington D.C. Make it it's gonna be
It's-
not a state, but like a province, like Puerto Rico.
It's a
Right.
stormtrooper minion. That's Mark's background.
It's not going to happen.
It will happen. It will happen. I
I'm
guarantee
telling
you.
you,
We got
if
enough
he
people to
tries
do
to
it.
if he tries to take over Washington, right, with
No,
the
he's
words that are already coming out from the officials of Washington, right, you're going to start a civil war.
Yeah,
No,
but
you won't.
here's the
I
thing is
get what he's saying.
the mayor
I get
the mayor of Washington D.C.
Is
said she
asking him
supports
to.
it.
No, she
all
doesn't.
it is
They've been
for
deploring
crime.
it all day.
Yeah, but
No.
it's not taking over. It's just for crime prevention to try to
Right.
get the crime down in the city. That's all it is.
right. Uh-huh.
Because it is true, Washington D.C. is not one of the safest places you could be at, which is sad
Yep,
for being the country's
exactly.
capital.
Of course it
Two,
isn't. All the
two blocks,
politicians are
two
there.
blocks, 2 blocks off of Pennsylvania Avenue is dangerous.
Right.
And it's sad that our country's capital is that bad. You would think it would be, like really nice and safe place for people to travel to and visit, and it's really not.
What are
That's
we gonna
something
do
that's
with
been
you
an
lot?
issue for years. I mean, this isn't nothing that's just happened. I mean, it's been a problem for decades there. I mean, there's nothing there's no lies there about that. It does need to be taken care of. Because unfortunately, most of the police that are there don't actually patrol the streets. They're guarding freaking landmarks and everything else in the city. A lot of
Yep.
them work do security for government buildings and everything else. There's not a whole lot of cops that are actually on the street doing anything.
Hmm.
Most of them are around the very important buildings and stuff like that. That's where they patrol at. If anything, they need to not get the National Guard. They just need to hire more police or make a separate police department there for that, specifically for that. And that's all they do all day. I mean, you're gonna have to pay 2,000 people either way, so either National Guardsmen or police officers. I mean, the National Guardsmen don't go out there for free; they get paid for that. So.
Hmm.
Anytime they're deployed on anything, they get paid, or if they're in training.
Who's
don't
this?
think
Who's Magnabits?
I don't know. New person.
A new person.
Well, they are. They don't have a wrench. I've never seen them before.
No, I
And
haven't.
then
either.
there was another new person that came in here like not too long ago.
Yeah, Juarez. Something
yeah.
or other. Juarez.
38
Yeah,
subscribers,
Ver-
2
Ver-
videos.
Yeah.
whatever.
No video.
Well,
showing.
the
June
answer to his
17,
question,
2018.
where is he? Well, only he would know that. We don't. And what is behind Mark's background? That's Mark.
No, I already answered him
Yeah,
a
I
couple
already
minutes
answered
ago.
that. I heard that.
I said it's a
Am I still an
stormtrooper
empty
minion.
chair?
No, it's not. It's Mark on a good day.
Is Lance an empty chair? No.
I joined in June 2008, so 18, so he's been on a while.
Yeah, I mean, some people are just watchers. They don't upload anything,
Mm.
or they might have playlists on their channel. Some people will do playlists that you can go in and look at, because you can set your playlist to public if you want to just like create a music list and then people
Hey,
can
Frank.
go in and.
Jody.
No, it's Frank. Jody's.
It's Jody. It's Jody, aka Frank.
No, it's Frank. Jody's away.
I don't play into his delusions. I just call him Jody every time.
Yeah. he's two people in one.
Yeah.
Got a
Well, if
split
he doesn't want to be
personality.
called Frank, change his name, right? Frank, change it to Jody.
Is it Joris or Horace? I'm
I
so
don't know.
bad
Looks
at
like
pronouncing
Joris.
fucking names.
Horace.
Yeah.
Well, I
I'll
don't
do
know
it.
if the J is silent or not.
Jorge. It is Jorge.
Jorge.
No,
Jorge. Jorge.
Jorge.
it's not pronounced.
Jorge. Is that
No.
how
No,
he
it's
spells it?
Joris.
Joris.
Oh, okay. I don't see that. I don't see the chat. So. But Jorge
Horace.
is
Horace, the first one.
Jorge. Okay, Frogger time, guys. Wish me luck.
No, he said it's Horace.
Frogger time.
Horace Fehul.
Probably Jorge.
Oh, that's like looking at the
There you go.
kids' list of names on my bus, dude. Oh my god, I can't pronounce half of them.
I made it, guys. So you
If
know.
I can't pronounce their name, I'll just say, "Hey, you."
Hey,
Shucks.
you.
You made it? Shucks.
Hey, you. Hey, you out there in the cold, getting lonely, getting old. Can you feel me?
Well, it's because everybody's
I
got
ain't
these.
feeling nothing, GJ.
Like
All right.
back in the day, people had simple names. It'd be like Jason, Bob, things like that. But now, these days, like even look at like one community you could look at is like the black community, right? A lot of the older people in the black community have very common names. All the new kids, they have these like weird mixed names that their parents came up with, like Jaquan and stuff like that. And I can't pronounce half of them.
Jay Quellen?
Yeah.
You mean Jay Quellen?
They do though.
Tarantula.
It's true though.
Or
See,
Tarantula.
It's from
Like names like Balake. Balake.
This is
No,
from
they'll use a lot of like more African style names these days.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to pronounce half of them. I'll just be like, "Hey, you." Same with the
Hey,
Spanish names. Some of them will have some really weird names. I just can't
Yeah.
pronounce them. Nothing
Yeah.
against them people. It's just I can't pronounce their damn names. Sometimes I'll just ask them how to say it.
This sounds like a conversation we had like a while back.
All right.
I'm having,
Horace said he's from the Netherlands.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
so it's probably pronounced Joris.
Joris.
Netherlands. Yeah,
yours.
So the J sounds like a Y then.
yeah.
Joris. Okay. I was saying Horace, so it's kind of close. I'm just bad with names in general. Like if I don't know you, it will take me 2 weeks of being around you before I'll remember your fucking name.
Yeah.
Still don't know mine.
You were talking about
He said both are correct. You could say-
Warren, you were talking about Warren that one time because you were like you were having a hard time saying his YouTube name and it took you a while just to get his name right or whatever.
Yeah, because it's Akaratio, and I for the longest time I couldn't say it, so I asked him what his name was one day, and I just kept saying Warren in my head.
Yeah.
So I just say Warren.
Is that his last name or is that just his call name?
I think Warren is his actual name, but he
Yeah.
just goes by Akaratio on YouTube.
That's not his
Yeah.
last name, the
No.
Akaratio?
No,
I don't
it's,
think so.
it's
I
a
don't know.
Japanese word.
Yeah. I mean, it could be his last. I don't know. He's never said that, so I don't
It
know.
means it don't give a shit. That's what it means.
He could be
He
Japanese.
was
I
on
don't know.
he was on Bob's show one time. I went back and watched it. He's actually a black guy.
Do you
Oh,
really
is
believe
it?
it was him? I don't.
I mean, that's what I've seen.
use your cable logic, TJ. Cable logic.
The cable guy. The cable guy. That's funny. The cable guy.
Are they still digging up your front lawn, Justin?
We digging up a week.
Not my lawn. They're just digging up the street.
Oh, the street.
They're out there cutting.
Wait,
the
what
asphalt.
happened? So there was like a leak or something, like a
Water main break.
Water main break.
Oh.
And then Sarah tells me yesterday or this morning when she calls me, she's like, "Look on the cameras. The cops got the road blocked off because the water main broke." And I said, "Oh." And then she proceeds to tell me, "Well, I saw it bubbling up through the ground yesterday, but I didn't think it was nothing." I said, "Well, why didn't you say something?" I said, "I would have called the fucking water company yesterday and told them." She goes, "I didn't think it was a big deal." I was like, "Okay."
You have green grass now.
Yeah, you'll think it's a big deal when the sinkhole arrives.
Yeah.
When you go outside and your cars are gone and
Your
Oh,
whole
it's not.
front of your
it's
house
not-
is underground.
It's not in front of my house. So there's the street that runs in front of our house. It's across there on the other side of the street.
The other side of the street. Okay.
Yeah. Because there's we have the street that runs in front of our house, and then there's a cross street that goes into a dead end cul-de-sac, and it's on the end of their street, right on the other side of ours.
You could run across the street, Justin, and tell them that you've got a boat rental if they need it.
odd joke.
Hey, it's really not all that, Joel. I mean, it wasn't as big as I thought it was going to be.
That's funny.
Because the way the cops, when I looked on the camera and I saw all the cop cars, I thought it was like really bad. But then when I got here and saw it, it really was nothing. I mean, it wasn't like
Yeah, Justin,
blowing in the air.
You should have taken a video clip of that and then like
It's
Joel
but it's not all that though. It wasn't blowing 30 feet in the air or nothing. It was just bubbling up out of the street.
bubbling up.
Well, like if it would have been a straight, like a full blown, like 4-inch
Come on,
water
Bob.
main that was blowing 30 feet in the air, yeah, that would have been a good video to get. But it wasn't doing all that. Actually, those guys that do those kind of channels where they're like city workers or the guys that like paint the lines on the road, they'll do videos like that and they'll blow up. They'll do really good on channels like that.
The only problem is a water main that's just about to go, or that's just bubbling a little bit, has a tendency of going boom once they actually remove most of the dirt around it. So the fun's yet to come.
No, like if you look at like YouTube channels, like the guys that do lawn videos, and there's a guy on YouTube that all he does is go around and clear drains around his city, and he doesn't even work for the city; he just does it on his own. And his fucking channel gets ridiculous amounts of views because I guess it's just a satisfaction thing. People like to see it. You know, he'll go into where his street's flooding and he'll empty the drains, and then he'll show the video of the street draining. Like there's quite a few lawn channels, And they've gotten so big now and make so much money off YouTube, they don't even charge people to do the lawns anymore. They just go around and do them free for everybody.
People actually watch that.
Oh yeah, go on YouTube and look up some of them channels, man. They got a lot of views, a lot of subscribers.
That's
Like I said, to the
funny.
point where they don't even charge to do jobs anymore. Like there's that
Yeah.
that group of brothers up in Canada, and they go around and do people's roofs and gutters for free, and they don't charge anybody to do any of it. They put brand new metal roofs and gutters and everything onto people's houses for free. But they make so much money off of their channel, they don't have to. It doesn't. They make the money
Yeah,
up for that.
yeah. What are we going to do with you, TJ?
That's funny. That's funny. That's pretty good. That's funny.
God.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Well, usually water mains aren't they ceramic or are they steel?
Well,
Depends on the city and how old they are.
That's good.
I mean, it really depends on where you're at.
Surely
Some-
it would be
some
plastic or
cities-
clay.
they used
There's some
they
old
used-
towns that still have clay piping.
no plastic.
But they have that method now too, like what was it Dre was talking about a few weeks ago, where if it's like old clay piping, they have that method where they can stick that plastic piping through it and
Yeah.
form a new pipe right inside the old one. And then it just comes out the other end and then they hook it together and boom, done and done. It's a cheap way of putting a new pipe in. You don't have to dig up the ground or anything. You just run a whole new pipe right through it. It's like a soft plastic when it goes in, then it hardens up once it gets to the other side.
What they need to do is invent a spiral 3D printer.
And it depends on too how much pressure is running through the lines could determine whether it's plastic or steel. Because like gas lines, if they're over 2 inches here, they have to be steel. They can't be plastic.
Mm.
So, Joe, how does the Avada 2, how's that roll?
I haven't done it yet.
You suck.
That's funny.
I've been too busy.
That's pretty
I haven't
good.
flown anything.
That's funny.
I've been too busy.
Oh yeah, especially at the start of the new school year, yeah, you're going to be busy for the next few months.
Well, I'll be busy after this week. I'll have 2 or 3 days a week. This is killing me right now. They don't make all these different things.
Paul, why is the Spanish Armada parked outside your?
Oh, I get that many views on a
Yeah.
short on average, Joel. Just
It was it was heading for a tall ship gathering up northern Michigan, and they stopped on the Canadian side because they had to take another passenger on board, I guess. So they're just
Oh.
momentarily waiting there to
I'll have to check
transfer
that
a
out.
passenger.
I don't know. I think that's the start of the Spanish Armada. They're going to invade you from Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't got a hope.
yeah.
Well,
Like
if
this-
if they do, we'll just send TJ.
yeah, like this. Oh, Jesus Christ!
One day Paul's gonna make sense.
That's funny.
I don't remember this kid.
That's funny.
I'm gonna have to keep muting TJ when he gets on like this. Nobody else can talk.
Really?
That's funny. That's pretty good.
What's Paul egging him on?
Yeah.
So, David, how's your new bird settling in?
That's pretty good.
Well, Rio
Well,
and
he's-
Bluey are not taking to him very well, but the rest are getting all right with him.
Is Paul mute?
That's good.
Is
That's
Paul
pretty
muted?
good.
Because I can't hear Paul.
Oh,
He's
that's
just,
funny.
he's just
Paul's
making
not-
faces.
Paul's just doing stuff to.
He's just
TJ
making
goes.
faces, you know, doing clown faces like he always does. Because he can't talk and make sense.
Oh, that's funny.
Hey, David, I got an email today saying they were changing my tax code. And to look
That's
on
right, Joel, that's
gov.uk
right.
to see what they've done. And I went on there and they've reduced my tax code from 1570 down to 612.
What does that mean?
Well, it means they pay my pension tax free and knock my pension off my tax code so that I now get taxed a lot more on my works pension.
Oh dear.
It still works out
After
at
you
the
paid
same
all that
amount.
money into him, now they're gonna
It's
take a
still-
lot back, huh?
No, it still works out at the same amount of
Oh,
tax. It's just that it's taken in a different way.
That's funny. That's funny. That's funny.
Bluey, you won't end well. Trust me.
That's funny.
What's Bluey doing?
Bullying the new bird. But the new bird's got a bigger beak, so it won't end well.
Oh,
So you're saying the new bird gonna kick his ass, huh?
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
can't wait.
So yeah, Joel, like you were talking about getting the views or whatever. I got 1.5K on just this me falling out of the damn RV on the game. I was in there with 4
About it,
people.
this thing is literally made
just
for this
watch what
type of
happens.
environment. It's for camping. Where do you
The
camp? Up in
freaking
the
thing
mountains.
glitched me out of the RV around the corner.
Oh god.
They didn't. None of them saw me fall out neither.
Come back.
Yeah.
No, yeah, these two. He was driving and he was in the back with me, and neither one of them realized I fell out. They got on the server later on that night and they were like, "Oh shit!" We went back and looked at the footage. He was like, "I didn't realize you fell out." I chased them all out. I chased them halfway up that hill because we had a community event where we were racing cars because we have a really winding road that goes up that real tall mountain in the game, and so we had a community event where everybody got their best cars out. They had the helicopter in there and they were timing everybody how quick you could get up the mountain. Well, 4 of us decided to get in an RV and do it.
In Fortnite?
No, that was in GTA 5M.
And was that with your redneck character?
No, I did that yet. I put up a video, what was it, yesterday, and I was doing grenade fishing in the middle of the city in a pond.
Oh yeah, that was pretty
And then-
cool.
and
That
then-
was neat.
And then the cop pulled up, and I accidentally dropped one in my boat, and I took off, and I jumped out just in time. And I ran up to the cop. He goes, "What the hell are you doing?" I said, "Grenade fishing." He goes, "No." He goes, "What the hell's grenade fishing?"
Grenade fishing. Now, did anything float up to the top after you threw the grenade in there?
No, I was just doing it to get the cops to come over there. There wasn't actually any fish in that pond, but I was playing as it was. And then I went and watched a couple other live streams where they were playing as their characters. So I got to see different perspectives of it, and they were just laughing their ass off, like when they were doing their live stream.
I'll tell you about that. I'll tell you about my grenade fishing thing, huh? Did I tell you about it?
No.
Don't think
Back
so.
in
I think you've all been watching too much
it
Simpsons.
was 1982. No, it was before that. 19 is when I got back, a year after I got back from Hawaii. 1981. No, it's 1984. I was let's see, 84.
Well, around there.
Okay, I got back from Hawaii in 84. It was 85. I'm doing a range
Any advance
detail.
on 85? We're going for 86. Any advance on 86?
No, stop. I'm doing a range detail at Paris Island, and they have a guy go to throw a grenade and it slips out his hand, and the PMI had to kick it into the berm so it wouldn't go off, and it went off in the berm, and we shut the range down like that. And I was the staff NCO bringing out the grenades. I had all the grenades in my trunk of my car in a case, grenade case, right? So everybody had their grenades, and everybody had thrown except for this guy and me. And I hadn't thrown them yet. My two was sitting in the car. And I was going to throw them after they finished the burn. Then I was going to go out and just throw 2 grenades. So we shut the range down. In the process of shutting the range down, I'm keeping the box because I'm getting ready to go to New Orleans. And my cousin in New Orleans, or Metairie, wants one of the grenade boxes just because all the stuff on it, right? So I didn't even, we got so hectic there with all paperwork and that because of what happened. I didn't even think about it. And when I signed the paperwork, I signed that we threw the grenades. So we drive all the way to New Orleans, up Metairie. It's right next to New Orleans. And we get there, and when I go to pick up the box, because I just shoved it to the back and we packed around it. When I get there, I pick it up, I hear something rattling, and I said, "What's in there?" Open up, I see 2 grenades. So I'm traveling from South Carolina to New Orleans with 2 grenades in my car. I told Bobby, I said, I'll give you this box, but I'm going fishing with you tomorrow. He said, "What you need?" I said, "Just trust me on this." I took a bag with them in there. We went out about 8 miles into the Gulf. I unwrapped them, pulled both pins, threw them in the Gulf, and we left. I didn't want them anywhere near me.
Did they blow?
Oh, they blew. Because we blew them. It was about 8 miles into the Gulf, and all it was, I said, just cruise a little bit, don't go too fast. And I took all the wrappings off, threw the wrappings in, so the wrappings would fall. I went through the pin, went. And I said, just keep going like that. And you seen the water just go like this, and a little bit of water come up.
Yeah.
And we were coming back in to fish at a rig about 5 miles out, and the Coast Guard's coming out, and they asked if we had seen anything kind of strange out there because it was an explosion. And we said, no, we didn't see anything. Because I said, what was that about? I said, those 2 grenades I threw in the water. And he didn't even know I did it. But boy, I got caught with that, I'd still be in jail.
No, here's where I dropped a grenade up by accident. I didn't really mean to do it. I meant to throw it. Watch. I hit the wrong button.
Oh.
The cop. Yeah, and then I ran up to the cops, and I was like, my boat blew up.
My boat blew up.
What happened to your sergeant? Blown up,
A friend
sir.
told me that the fishing was real good down here, so I was doing a little grenade fishing.
No.
But then I dropped one in my.
He said no. I was actually surprised they didn't arrest me.
Good little grenade fishing.
I really thought I was going to get arrested. I was going to drop I had one left in my inventory, and I was going to drop it right when they were all standing around me by accident, just to do it on well, I was going to do it on purpose, but make it seem like it was an accident, but I didn't end up doing it. I want to kill all the cops. And they would have been real pissed.
Yeah, do you?
So if you're
That
dying
wouldn't have made that day.
back as somebody else.
Well, you can create as many characters as you want, but generally, if our character dies, we'll switch to a different character for the night. You can always bring that character back if you want later on.
All right.
But we always try to switch characters if they die. If they just get shot and go to the hospital, then we'll continue playing as that character.
Well, what would be a neat thing for you to do is to have your character go over and stand at the bus stop, get on the bus, and then you take him off. And then you come back later, the bus comes back, and he comes back down again.
What do you mean? I don't get what you mean.
Well, you said that you can take him away and bring him back again.
No, I'm saying if your character dies, generally we'll switch characters for the night to somebody else.
Oh,
And
you
then,
use somebody else's character. Okay.
And then the next day, if we play again or whenever we play again, then we'll bring that character back.
Actually, that might be quite funny. If you're on the bus, 4 people, and all of a sudden your character just suddenly disappears.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can actually go invisible. You can do a no clip, which makes your character invisible, and then you can move around the map real fast. I can also teleport around the map too. We do that sometimes. Just like if everybody's playing on one side of the map and we load in, we'll teleport to that side of the map so we don't have to drive all the way over there. Then we'll just start off from there. As like I said, since it's a closed server and it's a private server, you pretty much have all the mod menus. It's kind of an understanding that you know what they all do, don't abuse them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so
audio disappeared for a short while.
So when your character dies, do you have funerals for them?
I mean, technically, you could throw a funeral. I've seen servers that have done that. They've actually had funeral processions and shit for cops. I mean, we don't go that far doing that, but some servers will. Like, this is what I like about the servers, though, is it's super laid back. Like, instead of having all these rules they enforce on you, we've actually found that if you don't do that, it makes it more relaxing and you don't have as many problems within the server. Because some servers, they give people rankings. Like the old server I was in, you got rankings, and that tends to create cliques and makes people think that they're better than you because they're a higher ranking. And so they've gotten rid of all the ranks, all that stuff, and it just runs a lot smoother. We don't really have any problems in our server. And a lot of the big servers that have been around a long time, they've actually gone that way as well and gotten rid of a lot of the rules. And it's made their servers run a lot smoother. Like I said, if you're into RP, you know what the standard rules are, you know how things work. And so they give you all access to everything, but it's up to you to not abuse it and you should know what you're doing. And that's the way they do it. And if they have an issue with you, they give you 3 chances. And if you keep continuing to be a dick, they'll just boot you from the server permanently. But they're very relaxed on that, though. They really try not to ding you at all if they don't have to. Like, give you a thing on your record or whatever. A strike, I guess you want to say. But like I said, we don't really have that problem, so. Oh yeah, there were some servers that were ridiculous on the rules. Like if your police car broke down, you literally had to fill out a stupid ass report in the game. It was dumb. Like there were some that were just way over the top with the rules. They don't want it to feel like a job. Like all the money we use in the server is all made up. It's just you don't actually have to go get a job and make money like some servers will make you do. There's some servers you actually have to go get a job within the game to earn money in order to buy things, where we can just spawn in whatever we want. And if we're giving money to somebody, we just type it in the chat. I handed you $100, but it doesn't actually exist in the game. Which, like I said, frees up a lot more time that you don't have to sit and grind to make money for no reason. So. Otherwise, you'll spend half your time just trying to make money, and it doesn't really make it fun at that point. No, I can spawn in police cars and everything, even though I'm not a police officer. I just don't do it because I know I'm not supposed to. And we actually have 3 real cops that play on our server and 2 paramedics. That's what their job is in real life. And that's what they play as in the game too. And then we have
Like
one
if-
guy
if-
that's
you
going
ever-
into the. He's
I'm
Like,
sorry,
if
but if I was a cop in real life, I would be playing a bad guy on that game.
Oh, they go back and forth. They don't always play a cop. A lot of the cops will play as civilians, and then they'll play as cops and back and forth. Oh, because you'll have one guy 1 minute playing as a character saying "F the police" and shooting at him and shit, and then 10 minutes later he'll switch his character and he'll be a cop. He'll be on the complete other side of it.
If you ever get hurt in the game, does a paramedic come out and like?
Yeah, a real
Like-
paramedic comes in and actually revives you. And if you're like dead, they'll take you away on an actual stretcher in an ambulance.
Uh,
Oh yeah, and they keep records of everything. So, like when I get pulled over and get a ticket, it goes on my record for that character. And every time a cop pulls me over, you can see my full record for that character.
yeah.
Like 2 of my characters already are are already felons, and I can't have a gun on me because I keep moving too much cocaine in the game.
That's funny.
And you can
Paul,
set
what
your
ships did you
character.
fly?
If they cart you away in an ambulance, do they charge your insurance company?
Go ahead, Justin. I
Right.
thought you were down.
No, go ahead. Paul, Lance wanted to know what ship he flew today.
Is he sleeping?
I don't know
He's
what the hell
eating.
he's
He's got
doing.
his mouth full.
The Herbert Jackson and the
Oh, he's looking
Joyce
at
Alexa,
his
I
list.
didn't
Almanak.
ask you.
He was looking at his list.
Alexa, stop. I said he's got his mouth full, and he said, "I don't know how to help you with that."
How many batteries?
All right, I'm jumping off. I'll catch y'all later.
All right, Justin, have fun.
See you later, Justin.
What time does his bus have to be going again?
Maybe at 11, maybe.
What time is it? About 7:30 right now?
No, it's 10:20.
It's close.
You eating some ice cream there, Paul?
A breakfast of champions.
Yeah.
No, I don't
Oh,
think
that-
I don't think he starts until about 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh.
Yeah, it's either 1 or 2.
Where do you get your prints printed, Joe? And how much do they cost you?
Which prints?
Your posters of your football players.
ACI. That's I can't remember what it stands for. American something imaging. It's out of I want to say Ohio. Might not be. Might be some other state.
They charge you
But-
for shipping.
No, it's a flat. It's a one flat rate shipping, $15.
Oh, okay,
No matter I do 1 or 10 or 50.
right.
And but what they do is they charge me for the first one $24, right? If I do
Yeah.
one, it's $24 plus the shipping. If I do 2, it's like $23.50. If I do 3, it's like $22. when I get to about 15 of them, it gets down to about $9. And I got 25 of them right now. So it's probably gonna be about $7 a piece. $8 a
And
piece.
and what size are they?
What?
What size are they?
18 inches by 24 inches.
18
Corrugated
by
plastic.
24.
And I gotta buy the posts for the yard. They cost me $1.50 a piece. So I
So
might be
18 by
paying
24.
$9 or $10 a piece max.
So it's a yard sign, right?
Yeah, yard sign.
Oh, gotcha. Yard sign. Okay.
Okay.
I'm just thinking regular. What do you
It's
do?
corrugated so it can stand up to the weather, right?
Yeah, and then the regular prints I go through national it's Nations Photo Lab, but I go through the other side, the school print, national school prints, because I do
Yeah.
school photography and I'm certified for that. So they sell me an 8x10 for $1.34. And it all works off of the 8x10 size. So if they want 2 5x7s, it's $1.34. They want 8 wallets, $1.34.
Gotcha.
And most of my packages are that. You know, if you want a bigger print, I think 11x14 costs $4 and something. And I charge $45 for 11x14. And it cost me like maybe $5.44 or something like that. So I make a killing on the prints. Like I said, I've got almost 8,000 collected right now. And my order is only gonna be right at $1,000.
Okay, Frogger, here we go. 1, 2,
We need to get the
back
frog
one,
music.
over 1, back 2, over. Okay, I made it.
How many lane street is it?
5.
5 lanes he's running across. Hopping, TJ. He's hopping across.
Yeah. That's funny. That's pretty good.
Go ahead and bring me whatever you just want. I will take whatever bumps come my way. I'm here to win.
Yeah, but these signs they look good. I like them. That's another one. That's good looking signs for the yard. Because that's the stadium, what it looks like in the background. And I just put a regular stadium here. But they come out really nice because I got them in front of the thing so the helmet stands out. The parents love them, let's put it that way. I hate making them because it takes a little time to make them. I'll finish them by noon today. All the signs in the heads. And I got my list. That's my list of stuff I got to do.
Okay,
Because I gotta finish
now you
those.
order them, and how long does it take them to send you those 50?
If I order them today, I'll have them Thursday.
Okay.
They'll print them today. Tomorrow they'll let them sit till tomorrow to make sure all the ink's dry. They'll package them up. I'll have them by Friday at max. It's only I always send them out on a Monday. I get them Thursday or Friday. I usually get them Thursday and then I go Friday and Friday's a game, so it sucks. I got to hand them out the following Monday anyway. And they do my posters too, the same place, ACI. And it's the same thing. If I send them, I got Junior OTC, I'm gonna have 16 posters, it looks like. And I'll send the posters in and I'll have them back. I'll have them back within a week. I'm waiting on home health. She should be between 9:30 and 10. And I got the nurse coming today, the practitioner coming today because she's got to look at it because they got to extend me.
No issue.
So they got to have her come out and do it. I'm doing all this stuff now because the orders don't go in until next Monday. That's why I'm doing them now. So I'm taking my time and getting everything. Like I'm gonna be doing the buttons after this.
Stop. palm.
And the buttons are a pain in the butt. I gotta go down the list. And if you got a B package, you get a button. Got a C package, you get 2 buttons. And what I do is I put the picture in there, and behind the picture number, I'll say B or B1, B2, a B or B2 or B3 or whatever they need. Then after buttons, I gotta make the D packages and the cards and the keychain. So it's a whole bunch of stuff. And I've been adding the stuff to the initial order folder to make sure, because I got people ordering 4x6s from Skipper Day, and I'm putting it in their order. We would like to sign our senior player for the photo club. He's currently going to go sideline, and then we'll start again eventually. Okay.
What do you sell your buttons for?
$6.
How much?
$6
For a button?
for a button.
God.
Why?
Oh my God. Boy,
The buttons,
so condemned.
the buttons come wait, the buttons come with the package. You get a B package, you get a button. You get a C package, you get 2 buttons. You get a D package, you get 2 buttons. That's all in the package. And
Gotcha.
It's 30, 40, 50. But if you want an extra button, $6.
and how big are the buttons?
3 inch in diameter.
Okay. And
Wanna
how'd
see
you
one?
measure that?
What's your cost on the button?
$1.70.
I would put, like if it was me, I would put like for just a button with your logo or whatever you're putting on it, I would charge probably like
Can you see it, Lane? You're not looking up.
Okay, yeah.
That's one of the buttons.
That's 2 kids?
That's 3 kids on that one. That was the 3
Okay.
freshmen. The 3 freshmen last year in basketball, the girls that made the team.
Okay.
And the one in the middle holding the ball, she's about 5 foot. The other 2 freaking like 6 foot.
damn.
The one's bending
Pretty
down,
tall.
3 inches across.
So they cost you $1.70 and you sell them for how much?
$6.
$6.
Yep. I could raise the price. I haven't raised my price in 6 years.
Right.
The only thing I raised the price on this year was the signs and the heads because I didn't want to fool with them. And I got more of them bought than ever. I usually average around 15 signs. I got 25 right now. And I charge them $10 more than I usually charge them. But if you go locally and try to make one, they're going to charge you $40. So I'm charging 35. I know the prices. That's how I do it. I look at what they charge around here. And like the senior posters, I'm charging them $60 a piece for them. The junior ROTC, they try to get a senior poster here, it's $75. Senior poster is going to cost me $24. I charge $60. And I got 15 of them. So I know what I make what I know I could make easy. I could raise the prices. Now, I always say next year I might, but you got the parent that only wants the picture of the kid. So I give them a $20 package. They get 2 5x7s, 8 wallets for $20. That's not a bad price. And they got the ones that can't afford any more than $20. But they also have the ones that can afford the $50 and the $250 package.
They're saying it's coming today.
What?
Maybe through to the 11th. Oh, wait. Anthony Postman. Nothing. I think
I got one parent right now asking me about the season package.
But no Postman.
It's Ingram. It's Dick Ingram. He's hurt. He's got a hurt ankle, but he's going to be playing probably in about 2 games. She wants to sign up for the package. So he'll be on the sidelines with a scooter, like with his knee on it, one of those rolling ones. So I'll just do what I do. Every time I see him somewhere mingling with somebody, I'll get some pictures so that he'll get pictures like that on the sidelines while he was hurt until he came back to play.
How How did he mess his knee up?
He messed his ankle up in football. You know, probably twisted it, sprained it bad. I don't think it's broke. If it was broke, he wouldn't be coming back.
Yeah.
Do you have all your signs, the poster signs of the guy just standing there holding his helmet?
Yeah, all of them like that's the actual picture that I take for the individual picture that I
Yeah.
do.
So you don't have any posters that are action shots.
No, I don't. No, now if I did senior posters, it would be whatever pose they want, anything they want.
Yeah. And then you would probably order those at the end of the season.
No.
Staying from 3:05 till 7:12.
See, this is the problem. I heard this the other day from Junior LTC.
Oh.
They usually hang all the posters on the fence all over the place. Like when you walk in the stadium, you got all the spinnakers here, you got all the dance team over. Wake up,
Yep.
Paul. You got the dance team here, you got track over here and all this. You got Junior LTC coming down the stadium and all this. Munson said he don't want any posters hung up. That's the principle. So we got a problem because all these seniors are buying all these posters to hang up. Where they're going to hang them?
In their bedroom.
No, the parents need to have a fit with them because they want to show them off. Their vinyl posters for outside. They want to show them off when you walk in the stadium. See all their skippers, what they are, their seniors, who they were. You know.
Yep.
The football team will have their place to put theirs because they're going to put theirs under the stadium like they always do. But he don't want Junior OTC hanging on the stadium, and he don't want all other people on the fence, which I think is wrong. You know, everybody should have their place to put it. Now the band puts theirs over on the fence and stadium where they play. They play in the south end zone. They're up in the south end zone. They got all the band pictures on that. Now they're going to stop them too. We'll find out more for Saturday night when they do the blue and white scrimmages. Because that's going to be a big deal. I'm going to be out there freaking from 3 o'clock to about 9 o'clock. So it's going to be different. They're showing about 6 people in Washington, D.C. walk into a store and they got a rack where they got a bunch of brand new clothes they're getting ready to put out. And all 6 of them just walk through there and grab hands full of clothes and they walk out the store.
Yep.
That's why he's bringing people in
Who's saying?
to take care of that.
I've got a fiver in my pocket.
I've got £4.
Heads need to roll. That's all I got to say.
I agree. Put a wall around DC, huh?
Well, the problem you have in all of these cases is you've got liberal judges that don't enforce the law, you know?
Well, that's the problem. When you got the one that doesn't enforce the law, if they look at it, if it's something, they got to have mandatory sentences or something. And if they keep letting people out with $50 bonds and stuff like that, they need to say it's malfeasance.
Yep.
And the issue, the real issue is space in our prisons. That's the real issue.
Shoot them.
Yeah, there you go. You can hang the posters in the prisons.
If we had more, room,
shoot them. You know?
If we had more room,
shoot them.
The judges would be harsher. I truly believe that.
Well, let's do it this way. If you steal, put your hand out, they'll cut your hand off.
Yeah,
Steal
but
second
see,
time, they'll cut your other hand off.
But here's the thing, Lance. If you break the law, the judge shouldn't decide, well, I don't think. No, it either is or isn't.
And
there
then
is
where
no
do they
in
put it?
between.
And then then they let a prisoner out of jail to get that one in jail. That's kind of
that's the same thing.
That's kind of what they have to do. I mean, I agree with you, Paul. I totally agree with you.
What they need to do is stake them out in the parking lot, you know?
Well, we can't do that. But.
Why? You know, the same person goes up and rapes a kid or kills somebody or whatever. Oh, we can't do that. Yes, we can. I agree with Joe. I says, you know, if you're a multiple killer and you've killed more than one person or whatever, you should be automatically executed.
Yeah, but how many years does that take?
Well, see, that's
Mm.
the judicial system screwed up.
Yep, exactly. That's not the judge's fault. I
You
don't
know,
think.
you know when they're judged guilty and the penalty is execution, they should walk them down the hall and execute them.
I mean, Kohlberger, the guy that did the Idaho stuff, you
Yep.
know, he's taken up a spot for
Yeah, he
life.
is. Well,
You know,
when I
that's
was when I was stationed in Okinawa
ridiculous.
back in 75, 76, okay, I was what they call the chaser. I worked for the Ben Store's warehouse, but I was also
Hey guys,
assigned to
hey,
be a chaser.
I'll log back in after my shower. And
Okay.
those of you that want to see me, raise your hand. This is,
No,
Okay.
I'll be back in a bit, guys.
Yeah, I was a chaser, so I used to go escort prisoners out for different details and stuff like this when they needed them. And we had this one kid. He was 19 years old, his first year in the Marine Corps, and he stole a gun out the armory and tried to sell it. And there was two guys involved, and they tried to sell it out in town to a Japanese guy, come to be a Japanese police officer. So both of them got arrested for Japanese gun control. It's the death penalty. That's what it is, right? So the one guy, the little young kid, was getting ready to leave the island. We had him in custody, and we had to bring him through the trial and everything else. The trial lasted about an hour and a half. That's what it did. He got convicted and was given the death penalty, right? We had to chase him or bring him to Naha prison. There is no appeals.
I'm going to drop off. I might be out.
Okay, David.
Later.
Catch you later.
There was no
David.
appeals. Because they go through the appeal process basically in court. 2 days later, they bring him back in, give him the sentence, and is any evidence to relieve him of this crime, basically. And there's no other evidence, so that's the end of it. Now Japan takes him, but we got to bring him and give him custody over. We had to bring him down there, and we had to sign the paperwork. This kid was just completely freaked out because he knew he got the death penalty, but he didn't know what was going on, right? Naha prison, I don't know if they changed it since I've been there, but Naha prison had holes in the ground with grates over them. They put you in the hole down there and they feed you like that's yourself. That's how it was. Life expectancy for an American was like 2 years. There's just what they feed you once a day and everything else. Everything's in the cell. We brought him there at like 9 o'clock in the morning, and we were getting all the paperwork done, and they took him off, right? They called us and said, "We need you to witness it." We walked over. They hung him while we were there. It lasted 2 weeks. 2 weeks from the time he got caught, they hung him. Now,
Well, I guess they're doing something right.
That's quick. The other guy was a 3rd-degree black belt or something like this, and we had to chase his ass because he was getting ready to go. He knew what was going on, and we had him shackled the whole works. We had to get a final physical to release him, and they brought him in, and the doctor says, "You got to take all this crap off." I said, "I'm not taking nothing off like that because I ain't fighting the guy. This is before my hand-to-hand combat stuff. I'm not fighting this guy." And I stepped out the room, and I stepped out the room, and he said, "Well, I can't check him." And then one of the sergeants decided to undo him. As soon as he undid him, he hit the sergeant in the throat, put the sergeant down, hit the doctor, turned around, and I hit him with the club. Boom, boom, boom. I was beating him with the club. Now they had lacerations, all kind of stuff they had to work on. But he didn't fight me because I just started beating him with the club. And we shackled him back up, and I looked at the doctor and said, "You need a doctor now, huh?" Because he was bleeding from the mouth because he got hit in the throat. But it's like, and then we were relieved of him. We didn't have to deal with him anymore. Japan came and picked him up. But
Trump's on TV right now telling what he's going to do in D.C.
yeah, no, I can see that. I can't hear it though.
All right. Well, I think I'm going to jump off here and go.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump too because I want to hear this.
We're just
I
gonna shut it.
appreciate
We're gonna shut it down. TJ, say goodbye.
I appreciate you guys
Bye.
helping me with my issue.
Yeah, I'll see